Hi, I am Jen Berger. I'm here in St. Louis at the American Parkinson's Disease Association, where we are. You have showed up to a level 2 strength and cardio class. Here's the deal: there's not a whole lot of cardio today. You're not going to get that heart rate up. You may not even get your sweat on today, but we're going to get nice and strong. We're doing lots of strength today. So make sure you have weights. If you don't have weights, you can raid your pantry cabinet, grab some soup cans, chili cans, anything like that. True story, when we started this and we started doing these online, however long ago that was, 2020, the 2020 that we started doing it out of our basements. Anyway, so 5 years ago, there was a guy by the name of Larry that did it, and he did that. He went to his pantry cabinet and grabbed some chili cans. He is still using those same chili cans to this day. 5 years later, he's still, I work out with him on Tuesday mornings, and I just saw him this morning, and he had those same chili cans. So my guess is they're expired. So he's probably not going to eat that chili. But anyway, so go ahead and grab those soup cans, green bean cans. Also, water bottles are good. Just make sure they're on the same weight on both sides. Also, grab a chair. We're not doing a ton of balance. We're also not doing seated until we stretch at the end. But in case you need it for balance, it's always nice to have it. We'll be here about 50 minutes. And before we get started with the fun stuff, we're going to go ahead and warm those bodies up. Rex, are you in denial? You're like, I am not standing up. I'm sitting. Carla's warmed up. It's a beautiful day. Did it warm up a little bit? Yeah, it's pretty. All right, here we go. 2 deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's go all the way up. Fill up those lungs, stretch out those diaphragms, make it nice and tall, arms straight up top. And then like you're blowing out those candles, we're exhaling it out through the mouth. And the next one here, in through that nose, all the way up. Nice big breath in, reach up top. And then a nice big exhale out through that mouth. Go ahead and take those arms and we're going to swing them back and forth right here. Just getting those arms nice and warmed up, warming up those shoulders. All right, now we'll come across that body right here. You read my mind, Alan. You knew that's where I was going next. What do you think about spring training so far? What do you think about spring training so far? I see the cardinal on your shirt. Fair to partly cloudy? Yeah. What happened? I know. Big shoulder rolls back right here, opening up that chest. You have a cousin on the team? Oh, yeah. What's his first name? I'm totally drawing a blank. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those arms for me a little bit. Let's take that head and give me some big head and neck rotations right here. Big head and neck rotations. Once you get 1 or 2 in one direction, we can go ahead and switch and do 1 or 2 in the opposite direction. And then we're going to stand up nice and tall right here. And I just want you to reach those arms up and over right here, alternating sides, up and over. And then we'll come across that body, reach side to side, continuing to warm up through that belly button. Three, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do some big push and pulls. Let's go. Big push and pull. You playing chess today, Bill? Push and pull. Push and pull. Big long push and pull. Let's do 2 more. Big push and pull. Last one here. Big push and pull. Hands on those hips, alternating heel digs for 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saved you a seat right up front, Chaco. 10. Now we'll go 10 right heel knee drives. 1, just the right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Maybe Carla can grab you some weights. Chaco, what size weights you want? 3? Thanks, Carla. All right, 10 on the left. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You may have to grab one from out there, Carl. All right, now we're going to go 10 squats, feet hip width apart. Chest open. Let's go. 1. Just warming up those legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 10 jacks. 10 jacks. All right, here we go. You ready, Jim? Let's go. Count them out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work. Let's march it out right here, 30 seconds. Now, let me tell you a little something about this march right here. I told you, and those of you that just came in didn't hear me, but this is really a purely strength class. So we're really just working those weights, upper body and lower body. We're going to come back to this march 6, 8 times. I can't remember. It's only 30 seconds, and we're using it like an active recovery. If you want to try to get that heart rate up, you can. You do not have to. It's just giving those bodies a little bit of time to shake themselves out before we pick up those weights again. All right? All right, let's warm up those voices. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. One weight is where we're going to start. Chaco, I'm going to move you back just a tiny bit. There we go. Just so, there you go. Perfect. All right, one weight. We are doing single-sided work today. In fact, I probably could have told you you only needed one weight today, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and always start on our right side. 45 seconds. Nothing longer than 45 seconds today. All right? First exercise that we're going to do with that weight is upper body. Looks like this. It's just going to be a bicep curl to an overhead press, right back down to your shoulder, and then full extension of that arm. Seated or standing looks the same. We got 45 seconds. All right, are we ready? All right, let's go. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, nice and controlled, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. 2 more. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Last one. Curl, press, shoulder, and extend. Other side. The idea of doing single-sided movement is to really focus that center of that body and that stability through that core. So no tipping back and forth. We're standing up nice and tall. All right, left side, same thing, 45 seconds. Let's go. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, get that arm nice and straight, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. 2 more. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Again, curl, press, shoulder, and extend. Set that weight down. Put it on your chair. This is where that active recovery comes in. 30 seconds on my clock. We're just marching it out. Let's go right here. Again, you decide. If you want to use this as an opportunity to get that heart rate up, you can. I'm just going to use it as a recovery. I'm just going to use it as a way to just kind of move through a little bit of a recovery period to let those muscles kind of relax before I pick those weights back up and do it again. We got 15 seconds in, 15 seconds to go. We could stand around and chit-chat for 30 seconds while those muscles relax, but that's no fun. We're going to keep on moving. Body's in motion, stay in motion. Also makes the 50 minutes go by faster too, right? 3, 2, and 1. Pick up that weight. We're doing the same thing we just did. 2 sets on each side. Everybody roll those shoulders back. Curl to overhead press for 45. Let's go. Curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, back to shoulder, full extension. Tighten those tummies. Stand up nice and tall, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend. 2 more, curl, press, shoulder, extend. Last one, curl, press, shoulder, and extend. Great work. Other side. Roll those shoulders back. Tummy's tight. Let's go. Curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend. No swinging. Nice and controlled up and controlled down. Curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend, curl, press, shoulder, extend. 2 more, curl, press, shoulder. Last one, curl, press, shoulder, and extend. Set those weights down. Back to that 30-second march, and let's go right here. After we get through 2 rounds of that active recovery and 2 rounds of those arm exercises, we'll grab a drink, we'll go right into legs. We will keep moving throughout this entire workout. If you need to take breaks, take breaks. That's why I suggest you use these march as a little bit more of an active recovery. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take drinks as need them. We're going to grab those weights. Now, here's the deal. Seated and standing are going to look a little bit different. We are going into suitcase squats. So we're going to go ahead and hold that weight on one side only and take it into that squat. Those of you seated are going to go ahead and put that weight right on that knee, and you're just going to go up and down, up and down. All right, we're going to stay on the right side for 45, and then we'll go to the left side. So grab that one weight. If you're seated, it's on your knee. If you're standing, it's right by your side. Now, here's the deal. When we go into those squats, what do I not want to see? Right? Or that, right? We want to stay nice and tall, tummy's tight. Sitting back into it or knee lifts. 45 seconds. Let's go. Working on that squat. Throwing off that center of gravity just a tiny bit by putting that weight in that right hand, like you're carrying a suitcase. Just one weight, sitting back into it, trying to keep those bodies nice and square, feet hip width apart, sitting back into it. Nice catch, Rex. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, putting that weight in that other hand. Same thing, same squats. This time we're just throwing that balance off a little bit on that left. 45 seconds, let's go. Sit back into it and up. We'll get through our right and our left. We'll take it to that active recovery and then repeat. Come up out of that squat, pull those shoulders back. Making sure you're standing up nice and tall, over halfway. Use that chair if you need it for added stability. Put that weight in your heels, not your toes. Not your toes. You should be sitting back into it. Weight in those heels. One more. All right, set those weights down. Back to that 30 seconds. Let's go. Back to that 30 seconds, just moving through it. Use this as a little bit of your break. We'll go back and repeat that one more time. Then our first round of arms and legs will be done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake out those legs. We got to do that again. Shake out those legs. Grab that weight. We're going to grab that weight in our right hand back to those squats. Those of you seated are going to rest it on your right knee. Everybody pull those shoulders back. We're still staying nice and centered, not leaning to that side with the weight. 45 seconds, and let's go right here. Keep those shoulders. Don't lean to that side. I want you to stand nice, sit nice and straight up. Sitting back into it. Keep going. Over halfway, and then we'll switch to that other side. Let's go 2 more. 2 and 1. Weight shifts to that left side. Shoulders back. Last set of squats right here. 45 seconds. Let's go. All the way down, all the way up. When you sit back, I want you to think heels. Heels. That's where I want that weight to shift back to. Not toes. We're not in those toes. We're sitting back in those heels. Nice strong legs. Come on. 15 seconds left. We're going to take it back to that active recovery and then grab a drink. Stick with me. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Set that weight down. Let's go to 30 seconds of that active recovery, and then we'll grab a drink right here. This is just our opportunity to shake out those arms, shake out those legs. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab a drink if you need to. Our first set is in the books. 1 arm, 1 leg. We got 3 of them. Thank you, Carla. All right, guys, when you're ready, go ahead and grab those weights. Nope, just 1. Just 1. We'll stay on that right side. You know, yeah, you can only use a right hand weight. You're right. Right. No left hand weights. No, it's important. Did everybody pick a right hand weight out of the? Oh, Steve's got 2 less, but does that surprise you? All right, shoulders back. Arm nice and straight. Right side, front raise, right back down. Just a front raise, 45 seconds. You ready? Let's go. Lift and lower. Only taking that weight to shoulder height, controlling it up, controlling it down. Bill had a left hand weight. He needed to grab a right hand weight. People at home are like, what are you talking about? I don't think they make sense either. Come on. What'd you say, Carla? Unless you have the left hand can of beans, yes. There is a left-hand can of beans and a right-hand can of beans. I'll ask Larry about that next week. 3 more. So is everybody at home, Alan. They have no idea what we're talking about. I don't know what we're talking about half the time. All right, relax it out. We're going to that left side now. I do, yeah. So behave yourself. Nobody has behaved themselves yet. All right, we ready? Let's go right here. I'll just, yeah. You know what? That's a fantastic idea. And then we'll donate all our cans to like a soup kitchen or something afterwards. Yeah. All right, that's a great idea. We're going to do that. Nope, I'm going to let you use whatever one you want, Carla. Steve, look what you started. Come on, 15 more seconds. Feeling this in our shoulders. Nice and straight. Yeah, Scott would have to bring in like one of those extra large baked bean things. Yeah, like they use at cafeterias. One more. And relax. We're going to take it back to that march. I want to shake those arms out before we do it again. 30 seconds. We're moving. Let's go. All right. It's only 30 seconds. We're going to pick up those weights and repeat those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pick up those weights. We're going back to that right side. Same thing we just did. Back to that right side shoulder raise. Before we do this, I want to make sure everybody's standing nice and tall and pulling those shoulders back. Straight arm, right side, 45 seconds. Let's go. Lift and lower. Are we swinging? No swinging allowed. Nice and controlled. Unless you... I got to start taking notes of what we've talked about today. Can of beans, flying witches. It will. See, this is the reason why they can't publish any of my classes. It's because none of y'all can behave yourself. See, it's not my fault. It's all these. Let's go 2 more. 2. And 1. Yeah. Oh, we might be the only ones that think it's funny, though, right? All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side, left side. Shoulders back. Mike, I lose control every week. All right, here we go. 45 seconds. Let's go. Nice and slow. What? Tuesday. Yep. What do they say? How did they get Saturday Night Live started? It's Saturday night. Is that what they say? What do they say? Live from New York, it's Saturday. Yeah. Live from Chesterfield, it's Tuesday morning live. 3 more. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. I hope you felt that in your shoulders. Let's go back to 30 seconds right here. 30-second active recovery. Then we're going to switch to the lower half. Did we do 2 rounds of that front raise? Yes, we did. Okay. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this next exercise needs a little bit of an explanation. Seated is going to look different than standing. If you need to move to the back of your chair, you can, because we're going to do lunges. That's where we're in that staggered stance. We'll bring that right leg back, and we're just going to go down and up. Now, couple things. If you want to grab that weight, you can put that weight on that right side and go down and up with that added resistance. You do not have to have that weight. That's standing. Seated, you're going to go ahead and put that weight on that knee. you're going to have to we don't have to count them, so you don't have to worry about it. We're going to go up and over and then up and back. Those of you at home, I do have some people in class that do exercises seated. So if you ever show up to this class, there'll always be modifications for seated, or if you start to tucker out throughout the workout, you can always have a seat and do these seated as well. All right, so that was a lot of explanation. We're going staggered stance. So if you're standing with me and you want that weight goes in that right hand, that right leg goes back. If you don't use that weight, you're just going to do it without weight. You won't have a weight in your hand. All right? And what we're going to do standing is we're just going to go straight up, straight down. All right? What I don't want you to do is this. We're not leaning forward. We're going straight down, straight up. Y'all are going up and over, up and back. All right? 45 seconds. Let's go. Down and up right here. That weight in that right hand just gives you a little added resistance as you push it up. Modification would be to take that weight out of it and just do it without that weight. Okay, all right. Had a suggestion in the room that if you don't, lunges are a little uncomfortable, you could use this time to stretch. That's a great suggestion. Okay, all right, I like it. 15 seconds, down and up. Or if you're seated, you're up and over. If you have that weight, it's in that right hand. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Also, those of you at home, some people in my class are also using that chair as a little bit of stability too, and using it right here. I think you can see me. Yeah, you can see me. All right, now we got to do the same thing on that left side. So if you have that weight, shift that weight to that left hand or that weight on that left knee. We're going to take that left leg back, staggered stance, shoulders back. We're going up and down for 45. Let's go. Down and up right here. Down and up right here. Seated folks are going up and over, up and back with that leg. "15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Set that weight down. Going back to that active recovery, just moving through it for 30 seconds. You ready? Let's go right here. Just an opportunity for us to shake out those legs. We'll go back to those legs one more time. You guys look good. We've made it through our second round of our second arm exercise. We're almost done with our second round of our leg exercise. I have 3 of them. All right, here we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Grab that weight if you used it for those lunges. We're going to put it in our right hand. If you're seated, that weight's on that knee, and we're going up and over, up and back. Otherwise, that right leg is back. We're going straight down, straight up, 45. Let's go. Right here, straight down, straight up. Just working that right side. We'll get to our left side the second. On that staggered stance, remember, think about it as being on train tracks, not a tightrope, but that stance is a little staggered. If your knee hurts, stop. Yep, take it to a regular squat. Or decrease that range of motion. Knee is not something that you want to work through. There's certain things you can power through. Knee is not one of them. If your knee bothers you, take it to a regular squat here, or decrease that range of motion on that lunge for 3, 2, and 1. Remind me afterwards to show you, because I can tell you why your knee's bothering you. All right, other side, just for future reference. All right, left leg goes back. Weight in that left hand. Remember, we're going straight down, not leaning into it. That weight should not be in that toe. That weight should be in the heel. All right, we ready? Let's go. 45 seconds. I know I give you guys a lot to think about. I'm not expecting you to understand, remember all of it, but I'll continue to give you clues so we make sure we're doing this so our knees don't bother us. Straight down. What? Oh. 15. Come on. All the way down, all the way up. This will be our last 10 seconds of these. Take it back to that active recovery. Grab a drink, and we'll be on our final set of the morning. Let's go 2 more. 2 and 1. Great work. Shake it out. Relax those legs. Let's go back to that 30-second active recovery, and then we'll grab a drink right here. 30 seconds to move. 30 seconds, we're just moving it around here. Patty, I have 2 ponytail holders. You want one of mine? Patty, you want my ponytail holder? I got 2. Okay. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab a drink. Grab a drink. We are on our final set. Yay! Yeehaw! We got an arm, we got a leg, we got some active recovery in the middle. Remember, in my room, we have the hydration station. Fill up your water bottle, fill up a cup, whatever that looks like to you. I love how y'all are bringing your water bottles. I love it. I love it. All right, when you're ready, let's get back to our chairs. Grab that one weight. It goes in your right hand. All right, weight in that right hand. Where we're going now is we're going into that row to kickback. So it looks like this. We're going to row and push. Looks like this. Row and press back. Row and press back, just like that. All right, we ready? 45 seconds. Let's go. Row and press. Row and press. Looking good. Row and press. Perfect, Nance. Row and press. Row. Lead with that elbow. Now press that weight back. No swinging. Row and press. Row and press. 2 more. Row and press. You guys look good. I like it. Row and press. All right, left side. All right, we ready? Feet hip width apart. Hinge forward. We're on that left side. Same thing. Let's go. Row and press. Row and press. Those of you at home, it looks like this. Row and press. Row and press. Squeeze that shoulder blade. Now squeeze that tricep, back of that arm. Row and press. Row and press. 2 more. Row and press. Last one. Row and press. Great work. Shake it out. Going back to that 30-second active recovery. Let's go right here. We only have 1 more round of those arms, and our arms will be behind us. I knew, I was just waiting. I was thinking it was going to come from Mr. Brown. I knew it would come from this side of the room somewhere. I was waiting. It's, yes. This is the motley crew right here. Actually, there's just 3 of them. I don't include anybody else in that. You are the honor student. Yes, you are. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. We got to get through those arms one more time. So grab that weight in that right hand. We're going to go back to that row to kickback. Once we get through 45 seconds of each of these, our arms will be done. All right? Feet hip width apart. Hinge forward just a skosh. and let's row to back. Let's go. Row and press it back. Row and press. Row and press. Row and press. Row and press. Row. Whoops. Press. Sorry, that was my fault. Row and press. There we go. Row and press. Let's do 2 more. Row and press. Last one. Row and press. Great thing. Great job. We only have 1 more on that left side. This is it. 45 seconds. And then we'll be on that last leg. All right, here we go. Hinge forward at that waist. Let's go. Row and press. 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 Halfway. Row and press. Row and press. Let's go 2 more. Row and press. Last one. Row and press. Great work. Go ahead and set that weight down. Let's go back to that active recovery, 30 seconds, and then we'll be on our final leg exercises. Let's go right here, 30 seconds. We're going to have to get through them 2 times. A little bit of recovery in the middle, and then it'll be time to stretch it out. 15 in, 15 to go. Got the Clydesdales. Here we go. 4, 3, and 2. All right. You got to keep him in line, Carla. Good. I was going to say good luck for the rest of the day. You got to. All right, here we go. Grab that weight. We're going back to that right side. Those of you seated, you guys are going to do exactly what you're doing, but your legs are going to be straight this time. All right, so that weight's on that knee, Jim, and then we're going to go ahead and just lift it nice and straight, just like that. All right, the rest of us are going to hold that weight right out in front. We're going to widen the stance on those legs, and you have 2 choices. If you feel comfortable, you're going to raise that right heel. We're going to sit back into it with that right heel raised. If you don't, and that really throws you off, you can just take it to a wide leg squat. Keep that heel down. All right? All right, here we go. 45 if you want. Raise that right heel. We're going straight back. Let's go right here. So it's the same kind of squat. We're just raising that right heel. Try not to lean into that right side. We're just raising that right heel. Sitting back in, just get some other little tiny muscles that we don't usually work, especially around that hip area. I beg to differ. You work hard on those muscles. Just a really small range of motion, lifting that right heel. Stays lifted the whole time as we squat it down. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. All right, walk it in and shake it out. We're going to do the same thing on that left side. All right, so before we get to that active recovery, we got to even ourselves on that right side. So we're going to widen the stance on those legs. Modification on this is take that weight out. That weight just adds a little bit of added resistance to it. But if you don't want it, you can just take it out and just do body weight. All right, you guys are straightening out that left leg leg lifts if you're seated. Otherwise, we're lifting that left heel, going straight down. Now make sure you're going straight down. We're just lifting the heel. We're not shifting that body. We're just lifting that heel, all right? Let's go right here. Still sitting right back into it. Otherwise, you're just giving me a regular wide leg squat. You guys are just giving me those straight leg raises. You got it. We got 15 seconds left. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Set that weight down. Let's take it to that 30-second recovery. We only got one more set of those left. 45 seconds on each side. And then we're going to take it back to our active recovery one more time and then have a seat and stretch it out. What? That clock is right, yeah. Why, did you wish it was? You wish it was not? You're just sad that it's almost over, right, Steve? That's what you were thinking. You're like, dang, I wish it was that it wasn't almost done. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 45 seconds on each leg. Go ahead and grab that weight if you used it. We'll hold it right out in the center of us. If you want to raise that right heel, you can. If not, you're going to keep both of those heels on the ground in this wide leg squat and squat it out. Wide leg, toes out. If you're up for it, raise that right heel. And let's go, sitting back into it. The key on this, if you're raising that heel, is that you still go straight back as if you were going into a regular squat. Halfway done here. Three, 2, and 1. Shake out those legs. We just have one more set of these left. 45 seconds left, and then we'll do that active recovery and stretch it out. All right, wide legs. Weight right at your chest. If you want, we're raising that left leg, left heel. We're going straight down. Let's go. Last 45 seconds of work right here. What was that? You can't even see it. Merle, kick him. Kick him in the shins. You're the one that I'm going to have to escort out of here. Nobody else. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and set that weight down. 30 seconds more to shake out those muscles, and then we're going to stretch it out. Come on, right here, 30 seconds. All right, nice work. This is it. 30 seconds to shake it out. Take time to give yourself credit for everything that you just allowed you to do. 15 seconds left, and we're going to go have a seat and stretch it out. And everybody said 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Grab a drink. If you want to go set your weights aside, you can. Otherwise, stick them underneath your seat. It is time to stretch it out. So once you get those weights put away or you stick them underneath your chair, let's go ahead and find a seat. Those of you at home, now's the time that you need a seat to stretch it out. We did all the hard work. Now let's thank those bodies for everything that they allowed us to do. All right, once you're back, we're going to go back to the edge of our seat so we can thank these bodies of ours. We're going to do our 3 leg stretches on each side. We worked a lot of legs today. So we'll start with that right leg and we'll extend it out. We'll hinge forward at that waist for our first stretch, reaching for that toe. Uh-oh, Cindy, I think you may be one chair over. Then you're 2 chairs over. It's musical chairs. I know, she is. Biggest heart, yep. All right, now our second one is going to be hugging it in, rotating that ankle. Go Go find your chair, Doc. And then we'll go ahead and cross it over here. Gently push down towards on that leg that's up to get a little deeper into that stretch. Do the same 3 on the other side. We'll extend that leg out. Hinge forward at that waist. Reach for that toe. Woo, we warmed it up for the dance class. It's warmed up as the day has gone on. Second one here is hugging it in, rotating that ankle. April 1st, I will. I told you that already. I'll tell you what I tell my kids. If you ask me again, I'm going to change my mind. Cross that leg over. Put a little pressure on that leg that's crossed over. Get a little deeper into that hip, that glute. I know, that's what I said. Start talking to you like I talk to my kids. Told my son last night he was due in at 8:30. He does this every single time. 8:45, 8:45. I said, fine, 8:45. For every minute you're late after that, it's a day of grounding. I'm not, you know what? You want to negotiate with me? I'll negotiate with you. He got the message. He was home before 8:45. No reward for that. All right, leg down. Let's take the outside of the leg or the arm of that chair. Let's turn that body through that belly button and look over that shoulder behind you. Really twist through that belly button. Those toes are facing me. And then we'll come back to center. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Twist through that belly button. Look over that shoulder behind you. And then we'll come back to center. Let's take one arm over, big reach up overhead. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Raise your hand if you thought this class was awesome. See what I did there? And then we'll relax that arm down. You're going to give me like 3 big shoulder rolls back, opening up that chest. 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to give me 3 forward, stretching out that upper back. 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to sit up nice and tall. And we're going to finish with some big head and neck rotations. And switch directions. And meet me right back here in the center. Best part of this workout is when we take these 2 deep breaths in through the nose, as intentional as any other part of this workout. As we reach up tall, hold it at the top, and then a nice big exhale out through that mouth. And the last work you have to do with me is right here, in through that nose, all the way up. Nice big breath in. And then let me hear that exhale out that mouth on the way down. Right and left hand together, clap it out. Nice work. Have a seat, those of you in my room. Those of you at home, have a great day. I'll see you next time.